Alright, so these idiots try. You saw yesterday there was somebody sitting here when I got home and put my stuff inside, right? So just now, there's a dude sitting halfway right there parked. He's supposed to be look. As soon as I get here, he's supposed to be looking at his phone. The whole thing was a setup, so they know I'm gonna back in. So yeah, come on the phone, right? So I'm backing in, and so he starts to move. It's like, stay where you at. Then I'm like, okay, why don't you just fucking move by? See, I know he a gang stalker, right? I know the whole thing is, yes, there's no such thing as coincidence. He's happening, and all of a sudden he's acting like he's delivering something. And first of all, so anyway, I guess the nerd fucking owner of that shit right there, the reason y'all tried to break my telling y'all, you know what? Especially after the election, I might get, I might get his shit. He think his little Democrats, they got the power. It's over. Your nerd power is over. You might get, I pay taxes. And first of all, he's trying to be smart, right? He got that. I'm like, how the fuck this is? Look, when the first day I came looking for this place, I knew exactly where to turn. I ain't get lost once. I looked it up, find apartments, whatever, the apartments.com. That's what I look. See, they all driving by now. Yeah, now, yeah, they want to act innocent. That innocent, yeah, that everybody see it now. Just like in the interviews, everybody know your Democrat tactics. Like I said, his little young nephew, whoever was supposed to be delivering to him, your tactics don't work. You're trying to be tough, but at the same time, you're trying to be a Democrat liberal. So you're trying to make the other person do something to you. Yeah, then he just heard, oh, we letting you know. You didn't let me win, bitch. Yeah, we let you win. All right, you know what I'm saying? Any other time, right there, that's when you get fucked up. You let me win. You and your whoever he is, my family member. Yeah, he's stupid. That you fucking stupid. You're not looking for an apartment. If that's your family member, I don't care what Google tell you. This is an apartment. And first of all, if I did a mistake like he said, I got it on video. My dash cam. If I made a mistake like him, I would let the person who looks like he's that lives here. That's what I'm saying. They either way, you raised him wrong. He's a piece of shit. In my day, we would have got out the way. We might even have a car full of guns, car full of niggas. But they're wrong. You're wrong. We're wrong. We made a mistake. See, that's when they make a mistake, and we made a mistake with that. And then okay, then why the fuck didn't you just get out? You made a mistake, then you gotta back down. That's gangster rule number one. You made a mistake. And the minute so all you had to do was back up and get out the fucking way, or either go out the way. But you trying, he trying to be tough. Little piece of shit. You a piece of shit human being. People getting tired of you Democrats. You fucking nasty. Fucking nasty ass nerd Democrats. Too stupid to admit when you wrong. Little piece of shit. Didn't want somebody to do something to you, little stupid ass. I don't want to hear no. Like I said, I would have backed up and let the person that live here park. Then I would have got where I was going. Matter of fact, I would have called it. Then now, this day and age, I would have called. Hey, where did you say? And then he's like, he made a mistake. In 2024, he made a mistake. Either you're stupid or he's stupid. Why didn't you? Because, he got food. The whole thing was, Democrats that just went to Harris Teeter. And he's trying to act like, no, it's just a mistake. You're going down that hill. I don't mean that's a metaphor. We all know that as speeches, Teddy Roosevelt, it's about, so don't even try it, YouTube. He's like, oh, you give everybody right here back. No, yeah, because y'all all Democrats. You mad that I ain't on your goddamn slave plantation? And your little white ass or whatever the fuck he is, yeah, you little racist ass Democrat. Yeah, I call him that to his face. Yeah, you calling me that? You racist little piece of shit. There go the cops going by. Democrat cops. People get tired. You mad because you finna lose everything. You stupid. You waste. So it's like, back in the day, we didn't even have GPS. I would have gave good directions. Matter of fact, this would have been a landmark. That's what I'm saying. These people are stupid. So either which is it? Either you're gang stalking, harassing me, or you're fucking stupid. Because I would have used this as a landmark. You see that white apartment building? My place is on the corner. It's brown. If that's your, he said, this my family. You call my family? Yeah, I'm calling your family stupid. And then the young dude, I was going to ask it, and he was finna, yo, get out the fucking car. Please do. Started shit, like I said, I finished it. But you know, we got 30-something days, so we all on. It's the whole thing, like I said, he's stupid. It's a big old white building. Out here, back in our day, we used landmine. He's old. He's like my age. The dude, I guess who owned it, or maybe he's one of the co-owners. Okay, so I get it. Yo, he got lost. How the fuck, he's a young dude. How the fuck he get lost in this day and age? That means one of you, okay, everybody's used to Google. Google. Told you, stop trying that shit. We're not voting for Kamala. You're not going, especially not going to threaten us to vote for Kamala. Whatever this witchcraft shit, all this mad because I went, now I might order something tomorrow. Now I got, you just acted. Yeah, I got to go pick up another and have somebody here when I get back tomorrow. See, we'll see. That's 3 times, 3rd strikes out. 3 strikes you out. And then she tried to, he was just lost. You had a problem with him. Bitch, you just got here. You just got here. Little racist, little Democrat piece of shit. Fucking hippie bitch. He look, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, wanna be hippie from the 6th, but he ain't old enough. He only a few years older than me. Fucking loser. Yeah, that's what we all got it because he's a loser. He wouldn't own a business except if he owns it, I guess, I assume. Soon as I said, yeah, what's up? They keep trying to do the what's up side, you know. Well, yeah, they all like, you know, like they thugs. What's up? What's up? The fuck out the way, nigga. And he goes, well, you go, no, you're in the wrong. That's exactly right. You made a mistake. My bad. I'm sorry. You ain't even got to say you're sorry. Just my bad. Let me get out the way. All you had to do was go around. Most people, and like I said, it's plenty of times I got lost. Common sense. This looks like you can just go around the block. We done it before in high school. We was high schoolers. We smart enough to know. Just go around the block. Hit the block. Never been on that area before. Never been in that area. You still know that more than likely, 10 times out of 10, even though he's trying to go right there, since he the one made the mistake, you the one should act like a human being, get out the way, and just go around the block, and you would have been right there. You don't have, it's either, like I said, either you're stupid or you're brainwashed. So it ain't our fault. It ain't people who was raised right and raised smart. It ain't our fault that we're getting tired of it. We're not coming down to your level. If you can't raise up to this level, you're fucked. It's over. We're getting tired of you. Stupid ass. Like I said, all you had to do was just go around. You all get out the fucking way. And supposedly, if you're not a gang stalker, you don't know where I'm coming from. I could have been at work all night, motherfucker, tired. You all in the goddamn way. Well, I could have been. It don't matter. You're in my way. That's what I'm saying. Wait, we was taught, even in the gang. Hey, my bad, dog. Let me get out the way. But y'all so busy following evil ass Kamala and all the Democrats, you lost your human fucking decency and common sense. That's why they wanted to defund the police. Seriously, they thought, but they thought they could handle it. They didn't realize, wait a minute, we're the ones gonna get fucked up. But anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. There's a couple of things I was trying to talk about before I went to go get it. See, they're mad. They want to shut us up. I got a video about that. So now they just want to shut us up. They don't know more truth. They know, and the sad thing, they know even grade school and middle school kids, who was taught right, know that one of the ways that tyrants take over is by silencing people. They don't want nobody to be able to talk no more and tell the truth.
And I guess he was married at the time that Kamala also took up with him. So I'm just saying, she doesn't have very good taste in men. Thank you very much. And the media seems to not recognize any of this. They're like celebrating her.
That's another thing. Not just drug dealers. I have been in businesses. They will tell you, exactly, if he was a smart business owner or a supervisor, if he's not the owner or the man on shift, don't park, I don't care, I don't care. Yeah, that's why they made up that word Karen. Remember I told, because where did it come from? It didn't start in the streets. Karen, it came out of nowhere. And everybody thought, oh, it was just an internet thing. I knew exactly what it was. It was them, yeah. So, because every time it would be, some young white kids doing shit and then, pissing somebody off on purpose. And then when the person complains, stop being a Karen. Like I said, I wish I was there. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't no fucking Karen, nigga. You lost your fucking rabbit ass mind. And stop being an You don't get to do what you want to do without repercussion. We all had to grow up the white way. Back in my day, yeah, it's gonna be some repercussions and consequence. Y'all want to think everything, yeah, you can't. It ain't working, bro. I told you, it ain't working. I told you they set y'all up for the big one, boy. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all about to get skinned. I'll tell you, like a fish, y'all like real big fish about to get caught. Is skinned, cleaned, and skinned, and thrown on the fire, and grilled. They set y'all up big time for the big juicy bait. They just set y'all up all this, kumbaya. It's like, no, ain't nothing wrong with brotherhood and all this shit. But like I said, if you make a mistake, you're in the wrong. You ain't gotta bow down and back that. Just, oh, my bad, dog. Let me get out your way. That's all you gotta say. Let me get. That's how a lot of niggas died. They didn't have to back down. That's the old school shit of trying to play tough. All you had to do, my bad, dog. Let me get out your way. And more than likely, immediately the other dude, me in this case, you gonna calm the fuck down. All right, no problem. Just all right. Just don't do it no more. That's all he had to do was just go. He trying to be tough. All you had to do, my bad, dog. Let me get out your way. Ain't no, oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, don't hurt me. No, nothing. Nobody expect none of that. I wouldn't have said that, but like I said, I would have been, oh, my bad, dog. Now, after I said, let me get out your way, you still, hey, you stupid motherfucker, then, okay, now we got some problems. But more than likely, most people just gonna be like, oh, okay, all right. Because everything, the air, and you didn't have to get tough. It's all you had to do. Like I said, y'all brainwashed and you wasn't raised right.
Celebrating her lousy taste in men and then elevating the guy that she took up with, who clearly is not a good guy. I mean, we'll leave aside the star-studded gala and whether or not he slapped the woman. I mean, horrible stuff. I don't even like to talk about it. We'll leave that aside and just go with the fact that he left his wife of how many years while his kids were still relatively young because he had a thing with a nanny? And Jen Psaki, who herself must not have much taste in men, is celebrating the guy like he's some kind of god because he's married to Kamala?
Important part, an interesting part of how people have talked about your role here is how your role has reshaped the perception of masculinity. And I'm not sure you planned on that, but you are an incredibly supportive spouse. Has that been an evolution for you? And do you think that's part of the role you might play as first gentleman?
It's funny, I've started to think a lot about this. I've always been like this. My dad was like this. And to me, it's the...
Okay. hold men to a higher standard than that? I'm sorry. Like, this guy is nothing, all right?
See, that's what I'm talking about, these Democrat, the Kamala. So she dated, Slick Willie. I'm looking up how many days we got right quick. I mean, what is it, the 6th? So we got 30 days, right? Yeah, 30 days, because today's the 5th. Yeah, well, now it's the 6th. Yeah, 31 days. Oh, no, it's the 5th.
Any of this, they're like celebrating her lousy tasted men, and I'm like, but I thought you said that Willie in one of Willie Brown's spots. He had 2, and our apartment came with 1 spot, and for some reason we had like 2 cars at the time, and so the door person's like, you can go put your car there, no problem. And I get a call maybe around 7, 8 o'clock at night saying, oh, Trish, you have to move your car. And I'm like, but I thought you said that Willie only, he just needed 1 spot and that we could take this one for the night. Oh, no. He has his lady friends that come in the middle of the night and they need the parking spot. Okay. This may have been before Kamala was involved, but my point being, this guy was married at the time, but he had his lady friends coming in. And I guess he was married at the time that Kamala also took up with him. So I'm just saying, she doesn't have very good taste in men. Thank you very much. And the media seems to not recognize any of this. They're like celebrating her lousy taste in men, and then elevating the guy that she took up with, who clearly is not a good guy. I mean, we'll leave aside the star-studded gala and whether or not he slapped a woman. I mean, horrible stuff. I don't even like to talk about it.
He smacked this bitch up.
We'll leave that aside and just go with the fact that he left his wife of how many years while his kids were still relatively young.
You see, Democrat women, I mean, she might not want to be, sued because she is, like I said, she don't have the freedom I have. So, but still, I thought, all y'all Democrat women, well, she's whatever, the recent converts. That's what I'm saying. These Democrat women, they're damaged goods. Even if they seen the light, I guess she need a Democrat dude that's seen the light. If I was one of us, it's not segregation. This is just shit talking. That's not shit. You know what I'm saying? That won't say that. We're not stupid Democrats. We don't, oh, you said that. It should be law or something. It's like, no, we just be talking. That's it. That's what we got tired of y'all Democrats. Oh, Trump said this. He was just talking at that time. That's all it was. We're allowed to do that. Even the president is allowed to, all this spy. That's what I'm saying. You fucked yourselves up with all this spying and shit. All this damn spying. See, all this riding around. You fucking yourselves up. All you niggas, you saw him just riding around just there in his company truck. He's literally in his company truck. Gang stalking. He hanging out, acting like he's just looking at. Either way, he's doing wrong because he's in his company truck, hanging out the window on the phone, but he's actually trying to film me, right? Or whatever they try to do, symbolism, street theater. So either way, you're wrong. You're a black dude making black employees look bad, and you're gonna get mad at me for filming you and posting this. Well, it's a live stream, but you just drove by hanging out the window in a company truck on your phone. Don't be a cat. No, nigga, stop trying to be cool. You at work. Do your damn job. That's what's wrong with we saying. They promoted all these dumbass niggas and kept the rest of us from getting jobs. That's what, like I said, that's why he's running around, because he knows he's mad. He knows it's over with. He can't show and prove. He can't do his job. There's way more people, smarter people that can do their job than him. Is it? Yeah, there they go. More of them goofy, dumbass liberals. See how they all looking this way. See, he came around the corner automatically. All of them, and he got a headphone, so you can't say he heard me. So so all these goofy, dumbass liberals riding by. It's not enough for y'all. You don't want none of this. Just keep riding. Don't even ride by no more. You see how on purpose he looked over here before he even got right here. So he didn't know I was talking. So there's no way he knew I was talking. He can't hear me because he got on headphones. So they supposed to be riding by like they thugs or something, on bikes. Riding by on bikes and shit. Nigga, you ain't that tough to do no walk by or no goddamn bike by or drive by. You ain't got it in you. Let it go. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just let it go. Y'all can't let it go. Just let it go. You lost. Just let it fucking go. And then they'll ride by on bikes and shit.
Because he had a thing with the nanny? And Jen Psaki, who herself must not have much taste in men, is celebrating the guy like he's some kind of god because he's married to Kamala?
Important part, an interesting part of how people have talked about your role here is how your role has reshaped the perception of masculinity. And I'm not sure you planned on that, but you are an incredibly supportive spouse. Has that been an evolution for you? And do you think that's part of the role you might play as first gentleman?
It's funny, I've started to think a lot about this. I've always been like this. My dad was like this. And to me, it's the...
Okay. Come on, Jen. Can't we hold men to a higher standard than that?
See, this
I'm
is
sorry.
now. See, he's like a professional biker. Yeah, he got everything. He ain't paying attention. He got his head down. Like the goofballs who, we're riding for the environment. You see, he's a cyclist. He got the high vis on. He got he's on a real bike. Who knows, worth about a couple of thousand, who knows? And he ain't got time to be looking over here, they try to look hard and shit. See what I'm saying? The difference between you clowns and a real cyclist? We just saw that. I didn't expect that, but whatever.
This guy is nothing, all right? He ran off on his wife and then somehow is riding Kamala's coattails all the way to the White House and possibly the presidency. I'm sorry, Dougie, you are not someone who we want to hold up as a model to any man. You are not the kind of woman that any woman should want to marry. I still feel bad for the ex, for goodness sakes. Okay, that was a little bit of a transgression.
Slick Willie. They said that's where Bill Clinton admitted he got the name Slick Willie from Willie Brown. So that Slick Willie is the godfather. Willie Brown is the godfather basically for Democrats, didn't he? Here goes some more YouTubers. I mean, I never heard of her channel, but
South Carolina homeowners, if your roof is leaking. I've spent over $6 million just
where they go for their news or for their information, and then you just get...
This first one is from our buddy John Kerry. Speaking this week to a gathering of the World Economic Forum, shocker, I want you to listen very closely to what John Kerry is telling you they want to accomplish.
And I think the dislike of and anguish over social media is just growing and growing and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building consensus around any issue. It's really hard to govern today. You can't, there's no, the referees we used to have to determine what's a fact and what is.
He didn't say nothing, John Kerry, he's another evil motherfucker. He didn't say anything about, basically they just want, like me, they want to shut us down. These fucking nerds want to shut us, these evil, nasty motherfucking nerds want to shut people so they can get their way. The rest of us, like I said, we congratulate. Seriously, I know that's supposed to, it's a catchy phrase. We're not a player hater, we congratulate her. But see, back then we thought it was just a funny phrase, ha ha ha. In the 90s, sound like some Snoop Dogg shit or whatever, something like that. But it was Jamie Foxx or whatever. First one I heard say it on the Jamie Foxx show. But either way, you didn't realize how serious. But Jamie Foxx, I don't know, but remember he's sick too, so he must not done the right thing with them. They made him sick. He could just be literally just be sick. Who knows? I don't know. But I doubt it. That clone Tyrone. You don't go along with it. But they really tried. They really getting pissed. It's getting close to the. I tell you, everybody, be careful. Don't fall for it. Don't crash out. You gotta know what you're doing. I'm a professional. I am. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Seriously, I'm a paratrooper. I do that. Look, he tried to take me out of my game. He couldn't do it. Yeah, he already know. They tried to get go out. Like no, bro, no, you fucked up. And I told you, don't do it again. He's like, well, he meant no. If you gave the directions, you the one got him fucked up. Like I said, a big ass white apartment is all white. Is that what you're talking about? No. My building is brick. Don't pull in that parking lot. You can say what you want. Yeah, there's a crazy guy there. Yeah, exactly. I don't want you getting messed up. Exactly. It's on the corner. This is on the corner too, but no, it's on the last and it's brick, not the white apartment building. It's white. First of all, it's all white. You'll see. You can't miss it. Mine is on the corner. And then you should name the street. Back in our day, we had to as teenagers. Allen and whatever street. I don't even know these streets. Back in our, I really don't even know the streets around my neighborhood. The only time you know streets was when you was looking for somebody's house. It's on the corner of Smith and Jefferson. It's right on the corner. We don't have to lower the standards and bow down to stupid people. That's the end of it. We don't have to be nice no more. That's exactly what this video is talking about. They're trying to control us. It's like, no, bruh, no, it's not working like that.
What's a fact and what isn't a fact? They're kind of, been eviscerated to a certain degree.
So.
Cause I'm having flashbacks, especially if you trying to go see some chick you just back in our day. Now they get pussy like serious. I'm pretty sure they do. These they didn't got these girls brainwashed for real. But in our day, I don't know. I think I wouldn't want to trade. I like it better. The excitement. Oh yeah, that's it. The White House she was talking about, the white apartment. Her house is on the corner. It's 2 or 3 of them. Yeah, it's 3 of them. They over there now. They mama out of town or so, the mom and dad, whatever. Yeah, we pulling up this way. Oh shit, that's it. Big, just like she said. Shit, slow down, niggas gonna be right there. She said park around the corner.
Heard that, right? This is the former Secretary of State, an American diplomat, a very prominent politician, and a very forward-facing figure of the Democrat Party in the United States today, telling the World Economic Forum, we in positions of power, the pervert...
In the heart of the field, where the horizon meets the sky, to its far tractors
proverbial they have anguish over... Oh, you heard that, right? This is the former Secretary of State, an American diplomat, a very prominent politician and a very forward.
And he's not a prominent. See, that's what I'm saying. I know they putting these. She's probably one of. I never saw her channel. She's an ex-Democrat. I'm pretty sure she is because she called. I'm starting to remember all that. He's only a prominent politician because that's why. Matter of fact, I buy Aldi's coffee ketchup. I don't. You gotta do your homework. Hines, Teresa Hines is his wife, and she's obviously a billionaire or something, or like Hines might not. It is a household name, man. And every restaurant in America damn near have to use Heinz. They got Heinz ketchup packets, Heinz. It was hard for me to find something that you might have a store brand, but it's made by Heinz, and they just relabel it for the store brand. You got to read that shit. I'm serious. That's why I went looking when I found out about John Kerry. Remember back, because he is another one that kind of lied. He lied about his Vietnam, sir. And this was back in the day with Bush. This is like a couple of decades, in the 2000s. He lied about being on a Swift boat. You got to look that up yourself. Just type it in. And, I didn't know too much about the Navy or, they still got those boats, I suppose. But, it's Navy. And this was Vietnam, and I think he's supposed to be a captain or something, but it turns out he lied, but he's a Democrat. And so now he's a high-level pop. No, he's not. He's a piece of shit. He's a liar, just like Walls, all that. They lie about it. Like I said, you hear me lie? No, I never lied. I wouldn't. It didn't. Not because I knew y'all were following me and spying on me. I didn't lie because I'm disappointed. But now, like I said, I know y'all didn't want good people in there.
This first one is from our buddy John Kerry, speaking this week to a gathering of the World Economic Forum.
And the fact her title, so that's why they put it in there. Yeah, elites. That's another thing. That same people don't even use. They're not fucking elites. And it's not even, a diss. That's what I'm saying. They're still trying to brainwash us. See, they want you to put yourself in a lower category. They think they're smart. They're stupid. John Kerry's stupid. They want you to put you're basically self-segregating and self-declassifying, or the classes, lower class, middle class. You're self-lowering your own class by calling them elites. And no, like I said, when I was a kid, they didn't have to tell us, hey, come here, put you on their lap or something. No, you just hear them talking, tell them what, one of the older kids, you don't have to be jealous of him especially when dope dealers was first coming up in the early 80s. They was trying to tell him, he's just a regular man just like you. He's nobody special. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. Not even black men would say that. All the old people would say that. White men, all the black men, Puerto, whatever race you was, the old men, you don't have to, yeah, he has a Mercedes, fast money, but he's just a man. He's not better than you. Or say, your girl like the drug dealer. It's not, you find you a better girl. He's not better than you. Because he got a Mercedes or and it's not even hate. The cops gonna get him or no, don't even worry about that. He's just a regular man or a celebrity. Okay, he's rich and famous. He's still just a man. That's why they changed all that. Like I said, the Puffy, what exactly? The Puffy was the agent that helped change all that. And like I said, the rest of us just ignored that shit. We was too gangster and too manly to listen to Puffy. And it's like they knew it. And they was like, don't worry about it. We don't want their type anyway. Exactly. We don't want real men over here. So any guy that fell for that Puffy shit, yeah, that's what we want. And of course, women are going to fall for it. Some of them, because it's about money. And I got more money than you. And effeminate shit. Like I said, we just didn't, we didn't know. Well, it was coming from the government. How would we know that? And today, all these cars gonna be driving by because they up there doing their little car meet shit. So anyway, I almost wasn't gonna play her video But because like it's not just because I don't know her. I never seen this channel, but I already knew she's probably one of them. I don't think so many of them are like trying to infiltrate. I think they really think they want to come over here. They tired of their life as a Democrat chick, getting used and abused and all that shit. And they thought, they thought the anger we've been known, any chick that protests that much, yeah, she's a hoe. That's why she's upset. And then she thought she found a home in a safe space. Remember, that's what they call it, safe space. And we really wasn't being mean. We're just telling them, you like, that's not the safe space. The women over here talk about you like that because it's edification, and they don't want you influencing their daughters and their females and their granddaughters and cousins. And that's why. It's like nobody's mad you coming over here. Just don't try to. But it's like they got traits they can't gonna be hard to let go of. They're not submissive. They're subservient. They're used to being slaves. Maybe even sex. Whatever.
This first one is from our buddy John Kerry. Speaking this week to a gathering of the World Economic Forum, shocker, I want you to listen very closely to what John Kerry is telling you they want to accomplish.
And I think the dislike of and anguish over social media is just growing and growing and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building consensus around any issue. It's really hard to govern today. You can't, there's the referees we used to have to determine what's a fact and
what referees. And also he's saying they put out lies, and we all back then what it is, we knew stuff was lies, but we had no way to find out the truth, and it was just somehow it would leak out because, like I said, they was using the only way a lot of us knew because they was using local people. Like I said, I know, and I thought he was trying at first. I told this story, same story over and over again. It was like the early 2000s. Bush had just became president. George Bush, Jr. That is his name, George W. Bush or whatever. But we call him Junior, I guess. But I thought they were talking about politics. It was nighttime. We was on the porch, and he's just looking. They're smoking weed. Whatever. I just can't smoke. Whatever. That, if it, basically, yeah, they'd be wasting it. Man, you ain't even in. And I wasn't trying to be funny, but no, it's not even nothing like that. I'm just, I wasn't embarrassed. I don't care. If it was some girls around, it's like almost like high school. They laughing like it's cute. Nobody's mad. Oh man, you wasting the weed. We ain't broke like that. But anyway, so he's talking. Like I said, the kind of the joke stories of the philosophizers. You always got that nigga. Yeah, man. And I'm like, oh shit, you finna talk about politics? I thought he was talking because I heard a little bit about the Whitewater scandal in Arkansas. Where the Clintons from. And I was like, you know something about that? But yeah, he do, but not from TV. She hired Crips. Hillary Clinton hired, no, and this was in early 2000s, like 2001, 2000. I did not know what he's. I don't know if he's trying to impress me, because they real hits, and we're from Alabama, Arkansas, down south. Everybody think Crips from LA, but like I said, way back, the ones who came, whatever, they were not my cousin, they were related. First cousins, yeah, that's what, that's how our neighborhood, whatever, back in like 90, 30 something years ago. But anyway, so I'm like, I just got out the army, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he's just telling me about jobs that they would hire them to do. Yeah, so yeah, there's people, that's why literally she's Hillary. That shit. I'm not worried about YouTube strikes. I know I keep talking this shit. I'm worried about a drone strike. You see them helicopters? It might be Hillary sending her people. They trying to shut us. Every time I look around, even if I'm in the house, and I'm, I look, oh shit, might need to shut the fuck up talking about killing. I mean, nothing. Anyway, and then they got them, whatever I seen in the movies or whatever, that make it look like the car exploded. But like, how would your car? I don't know. They'll say it was some kind of Nissan mistake because this ain't a third world country. Yeah, I'm out here. It's just, it's just the oh, must have been a car. I don't know. Maybe it's just the one he had. Gas was leaking or something. But the car was sitting there for 2 hours. We don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was something. And the case closed though. We can't investigate. That was it. But anyway, so that's what he's talking about. Just shouldn't. They want to go back to being able to lie like in those comedy movies or serious movies about communist countries where you can't say anything or you're in the gulag, the old Russia. They want to make it like that for real. These niggas are crazy. And like I said, John Kerry ain't no good politician. He never was. They bust him out back then. He just married something. He looked like Herman Munster. I don't know how he married some millionaire. Unless they just knew he would do anything or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's about it. But what's her name? Teresa Kerry. Oh yeah, Hines, Teresa. That's how I remember her name. Cause it was, they started busting them out. Like, nigga, you just all the other politicians, they're like, you just married money, and that's how obviously lobbyists and like, damn, Hines trying to take over the world or something. Hey, catch up. Money is money, right? Yeah, the fun. There might be their outside business, ketchup and condiments and mustard, but they're billionaires or something, and they got contracts with almost every restaurant. So yeah, they whatever. And of course, they're Democrats. Like I said, that's why. And it's just been recently. Last year, I stopped. I mean, I had been shopping at Aldi's, and it just so when I started when I finally realized who they were. It's like you giving your money to communist Democrats. It's like you giving your money to take away your own freedom. You're helping pay for it. Your own slavery. It's bad enough to be captured and put into slavery. And then, okay, unknowingly buying Heinz, because you didn't know, but now they didn't put it out, right? They didn't put out that the Heinz are the communist Democrats, right? That's what they donate. And then her husband is a Democrat, puppet. He's a Democrat puppet. So you're giving your money to be taken, to get you're paying for your freedom to be taken away. You're helping, you're supporting it. That's why it's not, you're not going to hurt them just by you not buying Heinz ketchup. But it's like, oh, okay, Aldi's, they local, and I know for a fact it's not Heinz, relabeled. It is not, oh, that's what we kept saying. It's not, oh, y'all just mad about it. No, they're literally trying to take our freedom to get around, because won't be able to have a car. You can't go too far on a fucking electric scooter. You can't go out of town. No, you only can go from here to there, a couple of blocks. They want to take everything, all your freedom. That's what it is. That's your freedom. That's your freedom to go to work, find another job. Yeah, that's a lot. Like when you got to ride the bus, you don't have too many options. You can't quit your job. They don't want you to have no options. And so that's why it's not just a metaphor or you're standing with Trump. No, this is like, literally, even if that bottle of ketchup is only $3 and over a year you only spent $60 on ketchup, if that much, that's $60 you just put into the pot to take away your freedom and your kids and your neighbor, everybody's freedom. You to put into, being slaves and shit. You to help pay for it. Yeah, but like I said, it's different if they came, it's just, we go, with guns and everything. But no, we know what they're doing, and we're hoping to fund what they're doing, to get the messages out, to pay for the gas, all that, the stalking that you're paying for it. You're paying to be stalked and harassed. I'm trying my best to, not help.
Admit it, and you want to get a confession. If you're struggling right now, listen to me.
Yeah, I'm definitely not struggling. I'm actually a little worried about some things. Like, wait a minute, y'all trying to set me up? Nah, I ain't talking about nothing out here. I ain't finna say it. Maybe I'll say something Tuesday or Monday. I gotta make some calls, business calls. Wait a minute, whoa, yeah. Not one of them dumb niggas.
There's no reasons to have to determine what's a fact and what isn't a fact. Been eviscerated to a certain degree.
So, you heard that, right? This is the former Secretary of State, an American diplomat, a very prominent politician, and a very forward-facing figure of the Democrat Party in the United States today, telling the World Economic Forum, we in position of power, the proverbial they, have anguish over social media platforms, over shows like this one.
See, like I said, that's another thing. Somebody finally said what I said. That's scary how stupid and weak they are. They're whining like, we can't cheat. It's basically what they say. They can't cheat. We had referee. Remember how, who was that? One of the main floppers back in the day. Divock Vladi, the flopper. And Jordan was too, but at least Jordan, everybody knows Jordan definitely, and they got all the stories about Jordan, just, they got a story, these are NBA players when they was like rookies, and they got their story about making Jordan mad. So it was different when he'd be like, come on, ref, da-da-da-da. But we did, prima donna, and I didn't even really like basketball that much. And this was like, we still in high school, this is like 92. Even then, they were talking about Jordan do what the fuck he want. He hadn't even won, he ain't had his team yet. This was like, and I they might have been mad at me, but you don't even care about that. But it's like, if you're smart, you can see he don't have a team. You can look at the scoring and the stats. Even though he's Jordan, he's scoring all the points. This is best as a 5-man team. He can't do it every night, every day. He needs a team. He hadn't won yet. All the championships came. But these are supposed to be, if you want to be a tyrant, you got to be a tyrant. You can't go, we need a referee. That should be scary right there. The fact that these weak-minded people are somehow in charge. And, that should be scary right there. That is enough. And they're whining that, we want to lie to everybody because that's another thing. That they're insulting regular people. A nigga who married some rich bitch is insulting other people like he's smarter than us. We can all joke, he was smart enough to marry a millionaire or whatever. It's like, no, we don't know their life. She wears the pants. Yeah, she might get a whole harem of niggas, and he just like take that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. It's not jealousy. It's like we don't know how he got her to marry him, and she was, what it's called, a heiress, or what it's called, a heiress. Yeah, inherit, all these billions or billions, hundreds of millions. Her daddy's or granddad, whatever, the Heinz company. No, nigga, enjoy your money. That's what I'm saying. Enjoy your money. If she cheating on you, divorce her ass and find, take care of her shit, nigga. But don't try to take it out of the country because she married you so she can have a husband and still fuck all the pool boys and the staff and Jose and Hector and the gardener and, like when them the movies that the women love, that the sexy movies, all the scandal, all this and that, and this and that, and yeah, all that type of shit. The romance movies, you know, try to take it out on the rest of the country. And it's like, no, seriously, all this. Also, he's saying people are too dumb to know what they're looking at. And like I said, that's how you know stupid people. See, understand that people. I still like if I see something I have no clue what it is, I really got to go to the source and look and find, you know, just like when you was a kid and read about what the hell they're talking about. Not just because I want to talk about it. I don't care. I wouldn't be talking right now if you would leave me the fuck alone. It's Saturday. I'd be chilling. Or maybe riding. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's nice. It's fall. It ain't hot. Well, it ain't fall yet. But what is it? Well, whatever. Either way, you want to get in my way. No, I ain't scared. I'm just tired. You know, fuck that. I'm just going to say, as I said, I'll be.
Because it doesn't allow us to build consensus the same way we've traditionally built consensus in America in the past. The referees, his word, not mine, we previously had in determining facts have been eviscerated. Because in your pocket, the average person can pick and choose who they listen to and what sources they seek out. So we can't referee, okay, censor what we want to censor to build consensus.
And people go and then people select where they go for their news or for their information. And then you just get into a vicious cycle. So it's really...
And see, first of all you gotta do is teach people, the ones who aren't naturally interested in reading. You know, like I said, most of us, we've been reading our whole lives, you know, people like us. I remember reading Popular Mechanics because I want to. Like I said, I knew about the space shuttle before the first one. I knew why they built it. It wasn't taught. I probably wasn't in first grade yet. I don't know. I could read it. Yeah, I think I was in kindergarten. I already was reading on sixth grade level. That's a fact, or whatever. I don't know, but I know I read before the first launch why they even made the space shuttle. It was a Popular Mechanics. Maybe I found it. I don't know where I found it, but you know, at that time, you still wanted to be astronaut. That's how I know how young I was, because I think I grew out of that by the time I was like in first or second grade. But I was still interested, and I liked the space shuttle. But you know, because they explained it's expensive to build that one rocket with all of 3 stages and yada. This is way too expensive, and all you got is the capsule coming back, and each time you got to rebuild. They need something that can land, take off like a rocket, and they, you know. So I knew, and back then they did used to interrupt everything and show the launchings of the space shuttle. They did it for a while, because I remember seeing. I know y'all mock me for this. I remember the Krista McCullough. You know, I watched that when I was still watching. As I'm saying, I think I was in 6th or 7th grade. And I don't know, it must have been a snow day, because I know I wasn't in school. Because matter of fact, it wasn't showing. It must have been, I was at home by myself. And it must have been a snow day. And because, you know, in Georgia, yeah, all you need is like, basically a dusting. And it'll be gone by like 9 o'clock, but they shutting everything down. It's a snow day. And we had just moved from New York. And, you know, it was like, what? But I didn't care, yeah, you know. So, you know. But you got to make it up. That's what I'm saying. See, in New York, it's the same thing. But it took a lot to get a snow day in New York. And, you know, we had a few, but it had to be real bad to get a snow day. But down south, you know, yeah. Matter of fact, it'd be this hot in the afternoon. And it just snowed the morning. But nah, maybe not this hot. And they would, you know, cut shit. So I'm sitting there watching the take off. And I knew it's something happened, not because of the announcer. I had seen so many, and I used to read about it. And I knew, you know, and that maybe when I was younger, I did maybe still in my head fantasize about being inside and take the, you know. So I knew the process, that especially back then, you know. And I knew it, and everybody knew it. And I was telling myself, no, To myself, it wasn't like cheesy like that. Patriot like that. No, I'm not saying anything wrong with it. What I'm saying is, I don't know. I'm just like, it's just separating. Those are the boosters separating, and the full, the boosters separate first, right? Or is it the fuel tank? Back then, I used to know the stage. Nah, the boosters can't. The fuel tank in the middle, the big round one, that falls off first, right? And the boosters come out. And if you see it exploded, you can look. I thought, and I know it the way, and then it's shooting off like a rocket that a little rocket. And yeah, I thought, I knew it, but I was, you're trying to tell yourself it just those are the boosters coming off, separated. And it's like, nah, because they didn't say it, because they would play miscontrol. You could hear it. It's like, nah, it blew up. They're gone. And yeah. But anyway. So he's saying they're trying to sell everybody so they want you yourself to think that you're too dumb to look up some guy with a phone. That's what he just said. Anybody with a phone, and yeah, anybody with a phone anybody with a phone can dismantle and take apart the lie you telling, because they can go down to the ground. They're on the ground and post, no, they're lying. This is what's happening on the ground. Something like that, and it's like I'm doing, and they're mad. That's what it is. Any guy with a phone, yeah, they can't, they can destroy it, yeah, because you're stupid.
Over social media platforms, over shows like this one, because it doesn't allow us to build consensus the same way we've traditionally built consensus in America in the past. The referees, his word, not mine, that we previously had in this first one is from our buddy John Kerry. Speaking this week to a gathering of the World Economic Forum, shocker, I want you to listen very closely to what John Kerry is telling you they want to accomplish.
And I think the dislike of and anguish over social media is just growing and growing and growing. And it's part of our problem, particularly in democracies, in terms of building.
And we're not a democracy. I know they're not part of that shit. Nah, that's the only cool car that drove by today. What was that, an MG? I mean, they might be part of it. Yeah, they like the old. I mean, technically, yeah, that's that's one of the first sports cars. What is that, an MG? But it's like, why are you hanging out with those lames with the teach his own? Hey, whatever.
Consensus around any issue. It's really hard to govern today. You can't. The referees we used to have to determine what's a fact and what isn't a fact, kind of been eviscerated to a certain degree.
So you heard that, right? This is the former Secretary of State, an American diplomat, a very prominent politician, and a very...
But yeah, they say he bought that position with his wife's money. Secretary of State, diplomat, whatever. More than likely, he was in Bush. Was it, even though he's a Democrat? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Bush, all of them, career politicians. That's why none of them, Bush, Kerry, Obama, Clinton, they didn't like Trump. He's the outside. It didn't matter.
Forward-facing figure of the Democrat Party in the United States today, telling the World Economic Forum, we in positions of power, the proverbial they, have anguish over social media platforms, over shows like this one, because it doesn't allow us to build consensus the same way we've traditionally built consensus in America in the past. The referees, his word, not mine, that we previously had in determining facts have been eviscerated. Because in your pocket, the average person can pick and choose who they listen to, what sources they seek out. So we can't had in determining facts have been eviscerated. Because in your pocket, the average person can pick and choose who they listen to and what sources they seek out. So we can't.
That's how it's supposed to be. It's like, before the internet. You could pick what magazine or newspaper you buy. They always had, left leaning, blah blah blah, right leaning, blah blah blah, citrus, all that bullshit. They always had that. He's mad because now people can get on the ground, just like in the military. You can get on, you get boots on the ground immediately. Oh, we know somebody over there. Yeah, da 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 da. I know somebody that stay over there, or whatever. Or we can put the word out. Anybody over there, And matter of fact, I said it yesterday, right? From what I looked at, I don't know. They wanted. I know they'll turn maybe into a competition. I said somebody else. I think they are saying that the official report it is worse than Katrina. Maybe not as many people. I don't. Well, we'll see.
Referee, aka censor, what we want to censor to build consensus.
And people go and then people self-select where they go for their news or for their information, and then you just get into a vicious cycle. So it's really, really hard, much harder to build consensus today than at any time in the 45, 50 years I've been involved in this. And there's a lot of discussion now about how to curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have some accountability on facts, etc. But look, if people go to only one source and the source they go to is sick and has an agenda and they're putting out disinformation,
ironic, I would say.
Our First Amendment stands as a major any time in the 45, 50 years I've been involved in this, and there's a lot of discussion now about how you curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have.
Yeah, the career politicians. 50 years he been involved in this, and I still don't believe in term limits because who keeps voting for this clown? So they deserve the suffering they're going through if you don't do your research. Especially nowadays when you can use that phone in your pocket and research this clown and you still vote for him. I knew about them and smartphones weren't even out yet. That was back in the day of the flip phone. Might have been the hottest thing when they was talking about him and the Swift boats, him lying about it.
They censor what we want to censor to build consensus.
And people go and then people self-select where they go for their news or for their information. And then
yes, because they're smart. And when a news company burns themselves by repeatedly lying, no, we're not in an echo chamber. It's a waste. And then they tell lies so blatant. Y'all did it on purpose. We can't watch it. It's like, no, I cannot. You can't. It's like, nope, I got it. Because you can go look at, this and that, and they're just telling lies. All of that. Black lies are, black people are getting killed by the car. All of this lies. They're fucking just so stupid. You can't stomach it.
Get into a vicious cycle. So it's really, really hard, much harder to build consensus today than at any time in the 45, 50 years I've been involved in this. And there's a lot of discussion now about how you curb those entities in order to guarantee that you're going to have, some accountability on facts, etc. But look, if people go to only one source and the source they go to is sick and, has an agenda and they're putting out disinformation.
Ironic.
Yeah, that's why we don't go to CNN and MSNBC because we know it's like you can't lie. Even without somebody on the ground taking pictures, there's a lot of stuff you lied about. Most of us know from experience you were fucking lying. It's like, you're not going, it's too late. I keep saying it. Like I said, the genie's out of, remember that bug, I always, love Bugs Bunny. Remember they were trying to, Daffy Duck tried to put that genie back in the bottle. I guess now I'm thinking it was a metaphor. And remember the genie shocked the shit out of boom. Because Daffy, he wanted all the gold. And he thought he really had to put, and it's like, you really ain't even got to put the genie in the bottle. Remember, if I can remember correctly. But, you can't put the genie back in the bottle. And my favorite one is The Wizard of Oz, Toto didn't fuck y'all up. He didn't pull the curtain back, and you up there pay no attention to that man behind the curtains. Like, no, nigga, we see you. It's over. Yeah, you fucked. Get mad at Toto. Don't get mad at us, but I guess Darth ain't gonna let you kill Toto or something, whatever it is, but you fucked. It's over. That's what you get. That's why cheaters never prosper. Don't cheat and lie, and you won't have to worry about the curtain getting pulled back. That's why we don't worry about shit. Here they come with the military helicopters.
They're putting out disinformation.
Ironic, I would say.
Our First Amendment stands as a major block to the ability to be able to just, hammer it out of existence. So
yeah, the ability to lie. Yeah, hammer freedom. This motherfucker sitting here literally thinking they're smart, and we're like, yeah, you're right. We need y'all to tell us who to listen to, what to do. We need the government to do that for us, to make us not be able to search for ourselves and compare the two. We need you guys and a guy who married some rich bitch. We definitely need him. A guy who couldn't make it in politics without his wife's money. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, a guy who lied about his Vietnam service. Yeah, that's what we need.
Our First Amendment, and I quote, stands as a major block to our ability to just hammer it out of existence. It being what the government, what the entrenched bureaucrats, what the elite deem to be misinformation.
We're here with
You see, call it the elites though. That's what I'm talking about. They're not elite.
Do you believe me now?
This nigga, he's not elite. They're not, none of them. They're, like I said, they don't have proper grandparents and parents. They don't. They might have grandparents and parents, but they don't have, nobody told her or her whoever they don't understand. No, they're not elites. There's no such thing. In the 80s, did you hear them calling Ronald Reagan elites? No, they didn't call nobody elite. You're 70-year-old, whatever. The people in church in the 80s, no, there's no elites. These elites, there's no such thing. They're trying to make this a thing. They're trying to, these elites, they're not elite. They want you to, like I said, lower yourself down on your own. I guess we'll never make it out. Yeah, they want it. They're trying their best. This is their last shot. It is. Do you hear Trump, or do you hear anybody call Trump elite? Trump, when all they can say, he's racist. That's played out. Everybody know he's not. So there's no elite. This and that is because there are no elites. Now I'm gonna look at this a little closer. Remember I showed you the other day, there's a video how those could be drones, and you see it's not flapping its wings, and you can't really see it. I mean, yeah, it's a hawk, and that's how they do it. They do fly. They don't flap too much. They catch the thermals, but at the same time, you can't. But if it's plastic and clear, you wouldn't see a propeller. And it just really flew like someone flying a kite. But back in the day, usually they fly in circles if he's flying that low, he sees something, a rabbit or a rat or something. He's not circling, and that one's kind of flying like this, he's just flying along, and it's not a windy, but he's up there. So he could have caught a thermal, air thermal or whatever pocket of air but he's going straight. And usually they got to at least flap once. but it's so high up you can't see, because that video, it looks, they look kind of ridiculous, but it's up close, they're on the ground. But if it's that high, and it's not it's not a conspiracy, the government does now have drones that look like, large birds. To me, it's like, what's the point though? What are you taking pictures of? I don't understand why they taking pictures.
Do you believe me now? There have been people warning you about this for years. And everyone said, that's insane. Sure, they might want more regulation. Sure, they might want more control. Sure, they might want more government. But they could never just get rid of the Constitution. In order for us to build consensus, we have to consider curbing this problem of social media, said by John Kerry himself. But the First Amendment stands as a major roadblock in our journey to get there.
What we need is to win the ground, win the right to govern by hopefully having, winning enough votes that you're free to be able to implement change.
We need to win enough votes, we meaning the elite. But I'm not even going to glorify this as just saying the Democrat Party or the left. He's saying the government.
Yeah, that's what I said. See, look, see, there you go. Did he speed up? Yeah, exactly. There. What are you watching here for? What do you, that's what I'm saying. You stupid, bro. You stupid. You're a stupid cop. Seriously, you. I don't care if you got bills to pay. You're in debt. You better do some more. Find another job. Meaning you're a cop in the day. Be a security guard off duty after hours. Don't take this extra. He's taking extra assignments, gang stalking. That's what. Yeah, he's on duty, but he's getting extra money from the Democrats. It's like, get you a gig, at a restaurant in a bad neighborhood, at the club at night, strip club, something. Seriously, go. In Birmingham, they're the cops in the strip clubs. They ain't on duty, but they're in uniform. It's legal. Yeah, they just sitting at the door. They don't have security guards. They got cops, off-duty cops. They don't do nothing. Shit. They just sitting there. Who is just money, really? Nobody, you walk in, oh shit, it's a cop. Nah, you just walk in, pay your money, or, down south Birmingham, happy hour. See, it could be 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., on Wednesday. But really, at that time, really ain't no security guard. But yeah, but it's, whatever. But the bottom line is, instead of doing this gang stalking shit, you need to find you another job. Part-time, to supplement your income. Or vote out Democrats, and you won't need to do this gang stalking shit because you can't afford your bills as a cop. You need more money. No, you need to vote out Democrats. Dumbass.
I'm not even going to glorify this as just saying the Democrat Party or the left. He's saying the government. And this is part of the reason I changed my registration to be an independent several months ago. But
yeah, exactly. See, that's how I knew it. I knew they put her in. I don't know why they put her in my recommendation. Yeah, exactly. See, she's an independent. Can't make up her mind. And yeah, I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait till I go. Basically, like, they're too cowardly to say they're gonna vote for Trump. They want to, and they probably are, but they just. At this point, they're just independents. They see what's going on, or she might fully be still a Democrat. They think they're smart enough to fool us by doing this, attack John Kerry. Because you know what? They put this in my recommendation, not this video, but the video of John Kerry saying stuff about the First Amendment. They put it in there. This video is about a week old. I didn't bite. I didn't even, it's like John Kerry ain't nothing to worry about. And oh shit, that's what it was. They're mad that I didn't make a video about it. It's like, and yeah, but this chick, he's an elite. It's like, see, come on, you're not worried? We're going to take nah, not you, ketchup boy. Exactly. Go pour ketchup on your wife and lick it off, whatever. Do what she asks, so you can keep your job and keep your marriage, and you're a do boy probably. Go serve her, and nobody's worried about you. And so, because I was wondering why they put this in, I saw this morning when I got out the shower, either before I went in, and that's what I thought. I knew it. They just because I didn't do a video about it. Uh, this was it. I can go through my history and see what day it was, but I ain't gonna do all that. But yeah, they've been reported on it. Him saying that. Bottom line is just vote out all the Democrats. No need to, pan. Oh, but see, like I said, see the person delivering the message is an independent. And here's this is what I might restart and do a whole new video. Is this another one? That walk away story, because it's a good one, but not good. But like they say, oh, it's powerful. She woke up and da da da. It's a white chick. This walk away movement. Everything got to. That's what I'm talking about. These Democrats, everything got to be a thing, and tell their stories. And that's what I'm saying. Be careful with these people. And all it because they're trying to just come over here and turn it to the same thing, emotional stuff. It's my walk away story. Here's a good one, blah 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 blah. But the reason I see it's a good one, because they really, I think some of them really are trying to walk away, but they're telling some of the, and they don't think what they're saying is telling. They think they're so busy trying to get us emotional like them. We don't pay attention to that shit. But what we pay, I'll show you. I'm starting a new video. I mean a new live stream.